Hey, this is Animationables on YouTube, and I'm back with another tutorial. First off, I wanted to apologize for the lateness of this tutorial. I had planned on doing one last weekend, but some stuff came up, and unfortunately I couldn't get out of it, so yeah, so here's the second tutorial, and this one will basically just cover the modeling aspect of 3D Studios Max. This is going to be a two-part tutorial. The second part will be coming out next weekend, and this will be how to make a mace. So first off, grab your sphere tool and drag out a sizable sphere, and then you want to turn on your auto grid. And what this auto grid allows us to do is it allows us to build our cones on the sphere. So you can see when I run my cursor over, the thing runs over the sphere. See, if I turned off auto grid and made a cone, it would just make it along with the regular grid. But if I turn it back on and I make a cone, it'll make it off of the sphere and not off of the home grid. So to start off making our mace, you're going to want to create a lot of these spheres. And you're going to want to, a lot of these cones, and you're going to want to basically cover your mace in these cones. You'll also want to remember to create a handle, as most maces have handles. This is why I have a slightly larger diameter of a cone and a slightly larger length than a lot of the pieces. Alright, so once you have that done, you're going to want to group all these objects together. So how we're going to do that is you're going to go up and you're going to pick the Select Object tool. I'd like you to right-click in the top viewport, and you're just going to drag your left click button, or your left mouse button, to create a sizable box around your cone. Now when you release, it should select all the objects. Then you want to go to Group up at the top of the page, click the Group button, and name it Mace. Alright, so once you have your mace named, it is a single object and we can move it. See, we can move the whole object. Once it's selected, we don't have to select every little bit. And right now, as you can see, the mace is there's basically a variety of colors. Now we want to create that one color. You maybe want to make it a more realistic gray or color, but just for visual purposes, I'm going to make my mace a nice red color. Why not? So you select your color, hit OK, and that will turn your whole mace that color. Now, as you can see, my mace is very bad. It is not. I don't want you thinking that my mace is how you should make yours. I just did this for educational purposes, and to be honest, it's a POS. So yeah, anyways, now that it's selected like this, we can basically model it the way we want to. And that's it for this tutorial.